U.S. government, friends, families. It is a great honor to address you this morning in such a defining moment of our lives. In the letter that I received from the Department of Citizenship and Immigration Services inviting me to participate to this session, there were written some very kind words. Words that made me feel welcome and certainly drew a smile in my face. And I thought it would be selfish of me to keep these words to myself, so allow me to share some of these with you. The history of the United States is a celebration of the integration of immigrants into the fabric of our nation. It's a celebration. It's a good occasion. It's happy. The vitality of the American dream is enriched when naturalization candidates are administered the oath of allegiance during the naturalization process. It's enriched. I cannot stress enough the power of these words. The greatest gift that one can give to a stranger is that of making him or her feel welcome, feel valued. Immigrants know that more than anyone. So thank you for these words. They only embolden the sense of gratitude that I am sure I share with many present here this morning. Today we receive many great privileges, and from a certain perspective, one could argue that we reach an end of the road. We achieve one great objective, we fulfill a dream. Today should, however, also be the beginning of a new chapter, just the prologue to the new history in your books. Today we become citizens of this great country. Today we get call this beautiful land home. What a great privilege to call a place a home. We're immigrants. We will always be immigrants. And we know the value of having the privilege of calling a place home. Many other privileges would be at your reach today. Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. Having the opportunity to pursue the American dream of financial stability and reward for hard work and dedication. Freedom of press. As individuals, I'm sure each one of us value these differently, depending on your personal journey. After all, it's all about perspective and the appreciation of a new gift. One great privilege is clearly articulated in the words of President Lincoln, as today we get to be participants of a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Today we're granted the right to be active and effective agents of change of the democratic process. Today we get the chance to do something back for this land. Our responsibility today is to participate in a constructive and peaceful yet persistent effort to preserve the essence of our country. I echo the words earlier said. There's libraries. Let's be informed. Let's be an informed democracy so we as people can take decisions and make this a government for the people, by the people. What a privilege it is also to be part of a nation that has built upon the principles of equality. In the second paragraph of the Declaration of Independence that is right in your hands, you can read, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal." Self-evident meaning it's not up to debate. It's not a matter of opinion, it's not a matter of appreciation. What a great privilege it is to be in a country where we believe that our men are created equal, and that is the end of the debate. And perhaps driven by my own personal journey, the privilege that I most value today is knowing that the words of our founding fathers are beyond just poetic elaboration, they are our reality. I stress to you the privilege of knowing that I am now part of a country where no one is above the law. No matter how powerful, no matter how rich, how loud your voice is, and how bold your statements are, no one is above the law. And that is a great privilege. And without hesitation, I believe that the rule of the law is the greatest pillar of this nation, and perhaps the greatest privilege we receive today. With great privilege, of course, comes great responsibilities. Anyone raising teenagers said that a lot of times. A great teacher of mine once told me, the worst mistake you can do is not to be in full what you are. Today we become American citizens, and there relies our responsibility. Today the prologue of the Constitution, we the people, takes a new meaning. It's not them the people, it's we the people. We willingly accept this responsibility of becoming we. Our biggest mistake today would be not to exercise our citizenship, not to participate. Our responsibility starting today is that of being citizens and enthusiastically partaking in all of our civic duties. The democratic system is designed for civic participation. We cannot expect democracy to work without us. It is our civic responsibility to our country, and it is our moral responsibility to future generations. Finally, I invite you to start and continue this new chapter of our lives with compassion. Allow me to quote another great master I've had, my wife, who has taught me compassion. You never know the battle that the other person is fighting. Compassion and hard work built this country. May compassion, dialogue, and hard work help us preserve its spirit. Thank you very much.